Hello everyone, my name is Akshay Kumar Dattatre Bhagat and today is 27th of June 2022 and it's my original video. So our today's topic is constructor in Java. So when we are doing programming with Java, at that time we are having different types of methods. So we have discussed before that what is methods. So constructor is also a special type of method. So basically, constructor is used to initialize the object. Whenever the object is created, uh, uh, when we have to initialize the object, at that time constructor is used. And whenever we create an object, at that time the default constructor has been called, and the memory has been allocated to the object. So when we don't use the parameters and create an object, at that time the default constructor has been created by default only. So this is called as default constructor. So basically we are having two types of constructor, that is default constructor and parameterized constructor. When we create an object with new keyword, at that time the default constructor has been created, and when we pass the uh, parameters, at that time the parameterized constructor has been created. So basically constructor is used to initialize our object. uh, if we are having different variables, at that time we are used why we use constructor for initializing it. So constructor basically, there are certain rules while creating the constructor. The constructor name should be same as that of your class name. And then the next one is that constructor doesn't have the return type. It doesn't return any object, so it don't have the return type. And also constructor can be overloaded, but we cannot override the constructor. And a constructor doesn't have uh, static synchronized. We don't use the static or synchronized keyword with constructor, and we also can't finalize the constructor. Then these are certain rules of while creating the constructor. Then again, there are two types of constructor basically. That is the default constructor and parameterized constructor. When we pass the with parameters with the object, at that time the parameterized constructor has been created. So when take an example of, if we have to initialize the instance variable, at that time we use constructor with this keyword, and we initialize the variables. Then constructor constructor basically it is a special type of method only. And again constructor don't have return type. Then constructor. So basically this is all about constructor. Thank you.